Askreddit Asks, what's an unexpectedly well-paid job? UPS drivers can make close to $100K if you stay there long enough. Blew me away when I first heard that.
My uncle was a UPS driver in Maine for 30 years. He had to quit due to an unrelated injury, but I'm pretty sure he was making high 80K low 90K before that.
Well, they don't do nothing. Their purpose seems to be to make the bathroom experience half as convenient and 1000% more awkward, and they always succeed.
Pretty sure they're only there to keep people from doing hard drugs in the bathroom. Not a good sign. Regardless.
And to stop unwanted fucking.
I was a bathroom attendant in a fancy restaurant. Made hundreds of dollars a night in cash to do next to nothing.
Well, they don't do nothing. Their purpose seems to be to make the bathroom experience half as convenient and 1000% more awkward, and they always succeed.
How did you get so much money and how did you get the job?
YouTubers who just copy Reddit posts into a voice thing and then upload it with the text on the background. Edit. For those saying people who actually speak and make it unique aren't that bad. I agree. I still don't watch them, but I agree. My point is those YouTubers who literally just copy and paste text into a text-to-speech program they found on the internet.
Wait, people actually do that and get money out of it? Question mark.
Lol, this thread will probably get reviewed by one of them and this comment will be subsequently skipped. If you have a strong stomach. Cleaning up death and crime scenes pays very well and requires little education.
I have a friend who did this. It definitely paid well, but he talked about some of the things he saw and I don't know if I could do it myself.
How easy is it to get into that field?
Check out a book called The Dead Janitors Club. Written by someone that actually did this work and pretty damn funny too.
Garbage collectors in New York are paid up to $112,000. A solid salary considering you don't even need a degree. Sounds like a nice fallback plan for me.
The waitlist for those, which you can only apply for a very short window once a year or so, is insanely long. Edit. Well, rip my inbox. People got opinions. Mobile crane operator. Union guys pull over 200K and it's a trade that's pretty easy on the body.
Operating engineers have a surprisingly high occurrence of back, neck and wrist injuries. They do make a ton of money though.
Knees too. Those cabins in large machinery are not made for comfort. Although I hear newer ones are a big improvement.
Utility linemen. There is a developing shortage nationwide due to baby boom retirements. It's well-paid base, but the overtime is fabulous. I have a couple friends who got into this after they left the military. They all make well over 100K. Storm seasons bring in tons of overtime. They're all in their mid to late 20s buying houses.
Second this. My ex was a lineman. Made easily 130 plus a year with no college degree. If there was a storm, hurricane, he could make 10 to 20K in a week going out of state to work. $110.
Is cancel.
Bad worker. No salary.
That one got me laughing.
Airline dispatcher. A girl I dated many years ago I met because she was living in my town training to be an airline dispatcher. There are just a handful of schools that teach it. I had no idea what an airline dispatcher was, let alone how much money they get paid. Dispatchers at FedEx can make $150,000 per year or more. It also gives you a lot of options to advance at an airline. Like being station chief at an airline. The girl I dated had a dream to one day be Air France station chief in Tahiti. I don't know if she made it or not.
The girl I dated had a dream to one day be Air France station chief in Tahiti. It's a magical place.
There is a job in my country called chicken sexer. You're paid something like 10k euros per mission to touch newborn chicks and determine the sex.
The ones near me must be really bad at their job because they seem to have a 50% success rate when we buy chicks. So we may as well leave it up to chance.
Well, there's also that part where you put male chicks in a grinder all day.
They throw the males in a grinder though, so that sucks.
Court reporting. Stenography is a tough skill to learn. But plenty of court reporters earn over $100,000. And no college degree required, although most CRs will need to be certified.
I'm currently in court reporting school and holy shit it is hard. But I enjoy it. I should be finished later this year and I can't wait to start working.
It's really good money, but there are some negatives. The worst is that you are in a truck with no air conditioning that is mostly sealed up if you're in the back. In Florida that's fucking miserable. Also they have polyester uniforms.
I don't know if this is true in other cities, but T and bus operators in Boston make bank. I've rarely met a higher paid, less engaged group of employees in my life, and I work in recruiting. Edit. Since this seems to have attracted some attention, here is an article on the subject of MBTA salaries. URL redacted.
I have a friend who is a MBTA bus mechanic. He makes so much money, he can retire at 45.
I have a friend who did this. It definitely paid well, but he talked about some of the things he saw and I don't know if I could do it myself.
I just googled how much they make and all I can find is about $39 per year, and you have to be on call 24/7.
Mind sharing one of your friend's stories?
Ditch digger, actually. Directional boring. Guy the first no was literally a ditch digger. But got into this by renting the specialized equipment just at the right time and right place, fiber optic build out in the 1990s. He will also say that he made it simply by being reliable and trustworthy. I do not know exactly how much he makes. But he has an 80-foot sport fisherman, probably costs $7 minus $10 million, and he bought a $4 million property on a whim. TBH, if you actually show up to a job site as a contractor and do a decent job, you are better than 90% of them. I swear half the time they will take a job and only show up to work when they run out of beer money. And let's not even get into quality of the work.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and above all, have an excellent day you marvelous people.